Welcome back, Slime fans! If you binged the main series and thought, I need more Rimuru chaos in my life, then these OVAs are your jam.
だからな。こんにちは。
We're diving into all 5 OVA episodes that give us everything from swimsuit-dissolving monsters to Rimuru playing substitute teacher and accidentally getting caught up in kidnapping schemes. These episodes are pure fun, blending slice-of-life comedy with signature tensura action. Rimuru finds himself caught in the middle of Shion and Shuna's never-ending battle for his attention, and he devises what he thinks is a brilliant solution: make cushions in his own likeness so they can fight over those instead. After sourcing spandex for the exterior, he hits a roadblock when he can't find styrofoam pellets, but learns about special sand from a nearby lake that could work as a substitute. Rimuru organizes a field trip with the squad, strategically timing it to avoid Shion's lethal cooking attempts. The lake expedition turns into a full-blown swim session as everyone dives in to collect the sand, but things go sideways when they're attacked by a monster that's been driven completely insane by one of Shion's rice balls. Because, of course. The creature's slime has the unfortunate ability to dissolve everyone's swimsuits, leading to predictable chaos before Rimuru manages to calm the situation. Despite the Rimuru cushions being successfully crafted, his plan backfires spectacularly. Shion and Shuna simply continue their tug-of-war over the real Rimuru, while Benimaru and Sue watch from the sidelines, silently pitying their poor master's suffering. In what might be the most straightforward OVA of the bunch, Rimuru decides to introduce the citizens of Tempest to the ancient and honorable art of sumo wrestling. This episode is exactly what it sounds like, a lighthearted, comedic romp where Rimuru plays cultural ambassador and teaches everyone about the sport's traditions, techniques, and rules. The title, Hey Butts, is hilariously on-brand for an episode centered around sumo, and we get to see various Tempest residents trying their hand, or body, at the sport. It's pure slice-of-life content with no major plot developments, just wholesome fun as the Monster Nation embraces yet another aspect of Japanese culture through their slime leader's guidance. Rimuru steps into his role as a substitute teacher for Shizu's former students at the Freedom Academy in the Kingdom of Ingracia, and naturally, he gets roped into the school's annual outdoor training event. This isn't just any field trip, it's an actual combat orientation exercise, and Rimuru's competitive nature kicks in when he spots the prize for winning. He accepts a challenge from another teacher named Jeff, probably expecting a relatively easy victory given his overpowered abilities. However, the Academy's training event proves more complicated than anticipated when real danger emerges. As Rimuru navigates his teaching responsibilities while trying to keep his incredible powers under wraps, he's supposed to be posing as a somewhat normal adventurer after all, an unexpected enemy appears before the students, setting up a conflict that tests both Rimuru's restraint and his protective instincts. The outdoor training event at Freedom Academy intensifies as the competition's rules are fully explained. Students from each class must protect their assigned teacher during a journey to a nearby town. Rimuru gets assigned to Class A, while his own talented students in Class S are paired with the young and nervous Tis-sensei, creating an interesting dynamic where Rimuru can't directly protect the kids he's actually responsible for. All the students are pumped to demonstrate the results of their daily training, with Class S particularly eager to prove they've learned from Rimuru's unconventional teaching methods. The journey takes a dangerous turn when thieves attack, targeting the students for what seems like a standard bandit ambush. The situation tests everyone's abilities. Rimuru has to manage Class A while worrying about his actual students with Tis, and the Class S kids get their first real taste of combat outside controlled training exercises. Tis and the Class S students successfully complete the first phase of the outdoor training event and arrive first at their destination, the mansion of Count Guratal. Spirits are high as they prepare for the second exercise, a cave exploration that should test their dungeon crawling and teamwork skills. However, the same group of thieves from the previous episode have escalated their plan, now targeting the students for kidnapping with the intent to ransom them back to their wealthy families for a fortune. Initially, it looks like Rimuru's training has paid off as his Class S students use the techniques and strategies he taught them to fight off the criminals, proving they're not helpless nobles but capable combatants. Just when victory seems certain, the situation takes a horrifying turn. A specter is revealed to be among the thieves, a monster far beyond the students' current abilities to handle. The supernatural threat completely outclasses them, and defeat seems inevitable until Kuro appears to save the day. This conclusion wraps up the teacher arc by showing both how far the students have come under Rimuru's guidance, and that they still have much to learn, while also reuniting us with Kuro, Shizu's former companion, and reinforcing the connection between Rimuru and Shizu's legacy.